Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something super sweet. No, not donuts, but something just as fun place values. So, a little pun before I start off. Donut, you love place values? I hope you're ready to learn because what we'll cover today is going to make math a whole lot easier and exciting. Here is what we will be exploring today. First, we'll go over our lesson objectives. Then, we'll dive into the place value lessons. After that, it's a quiz time, followed by checking our answers. Then, we'll take a moment to answer any final questions. And finally, I'll show you where you can find extra resources to keep learning. Let's get started. By the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to use place values to round numbers to the nearest 10 or hundreds, multiply any one digit whole number by a multiple of 10, and identify the digits, its place value, and its value in any other given number. Add and subtract numbers within 1,000. These skills are important because they help us understand numbers more deeply and solve problems more efficiently. Let's take a moment to understand some key vocabulary. A digit is a symbol that represents a whole number like 0 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Place value is the value of the digit depending where it is the number. Value is how much a digit is actually worth in a number. And we'll be keep coming back to these definitions, so try to remember them. Here's an example using numbers. 3,700 sorry guys 373,548. Let's look at the digit 5. It is the hundredth place. That means the place value is 100 and its value is 500. So although it's just a 5 in the position, it represents 500. You can see on the blocks here how each place is labeled from millions all to the way to ones or units, and how each digit fits into its specific place. There are several ways to show numbers. Let's use the number 1429 as an example. Standard form is just writing the number 1429. Expanded form breaks the number into parts. 1000 plus 400 plus 20 plus 9. Word from is how you say it. 1429, and model form uses base 10 blocks to show the number visually. All these ways helps us understand what the number really means. In the base 10 system, each place is 10 times bigger than the one before it. You move to the left. For example, 10 ones makes a 10. 10 tens makes 100. This pattern continues all the way to 1 to millions. You can see on this diagram how each place value grows by a factor of 10 as we go left. The arrow shows how each place becomes 10 times bigger. So to go from 1s to 10s, you times with 10. From 10s to 100, you times with 10. Well, to go from 100 to 1,000, you times with 10. If you want to go from 1 to 1,000, you go from 10, 10, 10. So you times with 1,000, as you can see here. But what if you move to the right? then each place becomes 10 times smaller. So, for example, if you move from 100 to 10, the value is divided by 10. So those times 10s, it's getting 10 times smaller, but you can actually, if you want to put it in your calculator, you have to say divide with 10. Again, the arrow helps us visually see this shrinking pattern. Understanding this helps us when we multiply or divide numbers by 10, 100, or thousands or millions, just as your sum requires. Let's look at the number 347. In expanded nation, we show each digit multiplied by its place value. 3 times 100, plus 4 times 10, plus 4 times 7 times 1. That gives us bracket 3 times 100 bracket plus bracket 4 times 10 bracket plus bracket 7 times 1 bracket. We can also model this using base 10 blocks with the hundreds, tens, and ones to see how each part builds the whole number. Let's practice rounding with the number 16. Step 1. Find it on the number line. Step 2. Identify the two boundaries numbers. That's 10 and 20. Step 3. Which one is 16 closest to? It's closer to 20. So 16 rounds to the nearest 10 is 20. We use rounding to estimate or simplify numbers in real life. Now let's try a bigger number, 160. Step 1, find it on the number line. Step 2, the two closest the hundreds are 100 and 200. Step 3, 160 is closer to 200, so we round up to 200. This is just like before, but with hundreds instead of tens. Rounding helps us work with numbers more quickly. Congratulations, you made it to the end. Now that you understand place value better, you're ready for more challenges. Remember, math is all about patterns and understanding, not just memorizing. Good luck with your quiz and thank you for learning with me today.